Morning fellas, or afternoon, whatever time it is you're watching. So Gator Wader video, finally, and I'm really happy we landed them as a channel sponsor. Justin, who's the owner, CEO, he's a fantastic guy, and in the interest of full disclosure, they did send Stacy and myself these waders for free. So this is technically a paid advertisement video, like a paid promotion style video. But that being said, if you watched my Defender video, you know I'm not afraid to be honest. And right off the bat, incredibly impressed with these. This is our first real test of them. Like, you know, I know it's water and it's not really extreme conditions, but this water is freezing cold right now. And these are the uninsulated swamp waders, they're called. It's the new line from them. They have this pattern for guys. They have gray and lime green, and then they have this weird blue kind of pattern. It's Colt Gene on Instagram. Go check him out. He's also working with Gator Waders. He's got the new blue ones. And they also have 3 new patterns for women out. They've got the one Stacy's wearing right now, which the teal, and then they have the pink and purple-ish snakeskin, and then they have gray and I think it's
pink.
Yeah, gray and pink for the girls too. So all in all, basically it's going to be a really quick review. Number one, they're the best waders I've ever owned. Number two, they are extremely light, given the fact that there's, you know, 3 layers in the upper and 4 layers down below. They breathe, which is unreal. The fact that they actually breathe so good. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw I posted the picture when I was trying them on in my backyard. And also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, why? Follow me on Instagram. It's an awesome page. You won't regret it. So I was wearing these in my backyard and I just had shorts on underneath. And the old thing is with waders, if you're wearing shorts, if you're wearing anything like that, it's essentially like wearing a garbage bag. You just, your legs sweat, everything is wet. You still get wet anyway, so why even wear them? These, it is unreal how much they breathe. I don't know how else to say it. It's just crazy.
You can almost feel the wind like through them.
Yeah, it's unreal how much they breathe. Now I know the price point on them is really, it's high. In my opinion, they're the best waders on the market. They're better than Fin Trail in my opinion because the boots are attached.
The grip also on the boots.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing too.
Yeah.
So we're standing, the ground here under the water I'm standing in is just covered in this algae shit, so it's really slippery. I have like really
full traction.
Yeah, really good grip right now. And you remember
it's
you remember the old saying, you get what you pay for?
Yes.
These waders, you get what you pay for.
Definitely.
And in Canadian dollars, I know they're pricey, and I know guys are not always wanting to pay that kind of money for them, but you do honestly get what you pay for. One other really cool feature about these, it's like a cell phone wallet pocket. It's actually pretty big, so I'll come closer, as you can see. So it opens up with Velcro, and then it's essentially a really heavy duty Ziploc.
Waterproof.
And it's completely waterproof. Once it's sealed up, you know, you can put whatever it is you want in there and tuck it away, and there you go. No one knows there's a pocket there. Now, one thing that would be nice if they had is some like pockets up here, and that's just for, you know, if you're walking around, just to have something to rest your hands in.
Standing around, talking to the boys.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Now, as far as I know, I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe their insulated version have those hand warmer pockets, they're called.
Which makes sense.
It would be nice if these had them too, again, just for resting your hands in. If you're walking around and maybe you're not riding, you know, you throw your cell phone in there so you don't have to constantly undo the Ziploc and do all that stuff. It would be nice if they had that.
But I get why it's in the insulated ones, because it's winter.
Because it makes more sense for the insulated ones. Now, I guess you could just do what I'm doing right now, and if you're wearing a hoodie underneath, I guess, whatever. I shouldn't complain that much. So now I've been in the water for, well, how long has this been going? 5 minutes? And I gotta say, 4 uninsulated
I'm getting
waders,
warmer as we stand here longer.
Yeah, like it's 4 uninsulated waders, like they're freaking, they do a good job. And I'm not wearing long johns, I'm only wearing pajama bottoms underneath, and that's it. And I'm still actually quite warm. In terms of just quality of them, when you look at the sewing, when you look at everything like that, it's A1.
Turn around.
One thing, yeah?
Yeah, there you go.
So it's got this belt on it, which is actually, it's an elastic belt. So it's not really, you don't really need to adjust it, but it's good because it's just the right amount of tightness to keep everything in and not flopping around. One thing that's really cool for this year is they've come up with this new hook and loop system, it's called, to undo them. And you can just take them off like this and slide it down. Or to get this off, you can see there's that little tiny, excuse my fingernails, I was digging in sand all morning. There's this little tiny hook right there, and that's what keeps this loop from coming off. So then to do that, you just pull up a little bit. Now, they are a little bit of a pain in the ass to get off, and that's okay. I'm gonna struggle with it for a minute, but that's it. And then they're undone. And then to get them back in, it's really easy. But they're designed that way. They are designed so they can't come off. And they're made out of it's like a rubbery material so they don't slip too much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't have much else to say other than if you are on the market for a pair of waders and you really want top of the line quality, you don't want to worry about them leaking, you don't want to worry about you're going to be sweating like a bastard in them. If you want the best, get Gator Waders. You won't be disappointed. One thing I forgot to mention, so this is going to jump into the video at some point. You'll be like, what? You were just in the water. Yeah, I forgot to mention this. So one thing that's always important with waders is how well can you move in them. And the last pair of waders I had, you couldn't really bend down that much. So for these are just average fitting. They aren't tight, they aren't loose.
What size are you wearing?
I think they're 12 long, they're called, because I am 6'2", 200 pounds, size 12 shoe. Justin sent me 12 long. So anyways, getting back to the motion, the movability, can bend down, no problem. And my knees are fully compressed. You can do this, no problem. You can, bend one leg, no problem.
Let me see a high kick.
So you can move completely okay. Everything about these waders is absolutely amazing. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you watched to the end, awesome. I really appreciate that. Make sure you smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, rock hard, ride free, and I'll see you next weekend when we're back in action.